Let me have a stack of inspiration, a cup of motivation, a side of excellence with just a dash of extraordinary, and bring me an order of blessings with the plate of satisfaction, followed by a bowl of laughter with just a sprinkle of some personality. Better than that, just give me the Lady T show.
T, 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 T. Lay, D, lay, D, T, 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 lay, D, T, 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 lay, D, T. Lady T is on your TV. Call everyone you know. It's time for the Lady T show. Don't you turn the TV, you will miss all of the information, inspiration, motivation. Now let me hear my Lady T fans. Lady T, Lady T, Lady T, Lady T fans, yeah. Lady T, Lady T. Now let me hear my Lady T fans. Lady T, Lady T, Lady T.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's time for the Lady T show. All right, cut. It's a wrap. Cut. Stop.
And now it's the Lady T show.
Hi, and welcome to the Lady T show.
Hello.
I'm glad that you all could join us tonight. As you can see, we were caught off guard. Yes, we were.
It's so good to be here another evening.
Wow. Should I tell them what you just did?
No, you shouldn't.
I should tell you all, America, but I'm not going to do that. We are here for one more fabulous show, and I'm so just excited. I love coming here and just connecting with you all in the studio. And I have my lovely co-host, Susta. She's here with me. And I want you to call somebody and let them know that the Lady T show is on the air. You can watch us online at www.higtv.com. Or you can tune in. If you have Suddenlink, turn to channel 17 and you can pick the Lady T show up. And I think the last time I did get some phone calls that the live stream wasn't working. Yeah. So somebody let me know if it's not working again today, and we will. Yeah, they can text it, shoot me a text, or just call the station, and we will see what we can do about that. But we were having a conversation off air about
not sharing all of it.
We're not gonna share all of it. There was an expletive that Sister just did. We'll let Mama know about that when we at the conclusion of the show tonight. But anyway, next second Sunday, that's the next show. Second Sunday, I will not be here. That's my birthday, so I'll be another year older. And I asked Sister, was she gonna be okay without me? She doesn't know right now, so
I have to be led.
She has to be led. So we're either gonna show that last show with Les Long, or Sister will be here.
And if they want me to do the show, I would love to have some
I don't think they'll call in and ask you to do the show, darling. But this is the Lady T show.
They can call.
They're not gonna ask for Sister to.
They have a right.
to run the show.
They have a right.
So either Sister will be here with Sister Junior, or we'll have a rerun, because I've got a lot of response about when Les Long was here. People they really enjoyed it.
That's
so
good.
We're gonna we'll do one or the other, and we're gonna open up the lines later on. So we're gonna go ahead and get the number up on the screen. But I have a story for you, Sister, that I want you to know. Okay. Because you always say that I do stupid things, and I don't want to let you down. So I don't want to let you down. So I have something for you that I did. So I admit it. Yes, I don't want to let you down. So I have the blue car, right? The Miata. And if you don't, thank you, Dazzler. She said they can see it today. So
great. Thank you.
So I have the blue car, and if you don't crank the car periodically, what will happen? I should have known. She was not gonna know, but the battery will go dead.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Did you realize
How long
that?
has it been down?
Did you realize that?
Of course.
The battery will go dead. No, you didn't. You didn't know. That's why you looked. That's why she looked at me like that. But the car, it hadn't been cranked in a while, but it did crank. And I haven't driven it because I need a splash guard. So by the way, any of you out there that are mechanics, help me find a splash guard. I've checked high and low all over everywhere. I haven't been able to find a splash guard.
What does this part look like?
It's a plate, and it kind of keeps the dirt from flying up under your car.
Okay.
But nobody has one.
How much?
Nobody knows. Nobody has one. So I've called everywhere.
Can it be ordered?
I probably could go to the Miata place and order it.
Yeah.
But anyway, it had a little bit of gas in it, and I wanted to crank it because it had been sitting. So I got from the Kingdom Empowerment Ministry singles event. It was awesome. It was awesome. Those sisters were off the chain. But I got home and I said, well, I'm gonna crank the car and I'm gonna let it sit. You know, so I cranked that car, got my stuff out of the other car, went inside, got on the phone, and this was probably about 7 p.m. I got on the phone, and then I watched television, and I did some work on my laptop. I laid down, took a nap, I woke up, watched some more TV. Guess what time it was when I realized that I left the car running?
I wouldn't share that. I would not have shared.
1 a.m. It was 1 a.m. and I cranked it up at 7. That's crazy, isn't it? Don't see. She makes me feel even worse. You're supposed to say, you know.
That's not crazy. There's a lot of people that do that. Don't feel like that.
What would you say that was? We have someone in the studio with us tonight. Would you say that was just I forgot? She said mistakes happen. Thank you, sweetheart. She said mistakes happen. So, and I just forgot. It was
rather. I don't understand how you can.
It was 1 a.m. and I realized that I left the car running. But thank God I only had a little bit of gas in it, so
Wow.
it ended up cutting off after some point. I don't know how long it was running. So
Maybe we'll get some calls before the show is over with to let you know where you can
get that part. Yeah. You know, I can hear your dad now. Why you always doing something, child?
Youngin'.
You know, youngin'. But that's what happened. I felt so bad about it. I was like, wow, I left the car running. But I just wanted you to know because you always support me in those areas. So I just thought I'd let you know that.
My job is never done.
Coming up later in the show.
Always be employed.
I know you will, yes. You will have a spot here on the Lady T Show. Coming up later, we are giving away a half dozen roses. And this is courtesy of Kingdom Empowerment Ministries and Apostle Emma Speaker Dickens.
Sweet.
Yes, they're giving away a half dozen roses to somebody out there.
Wow.
Isn't it nice?
That's lovely.
We're going to deliver it straight to your doorstep, or you can win the roses and have us send them to somebody that you love.
Yeah.
And want to bless them with
Nice.
these roses. So that's coming up shortly. Also, we're going to give away the roses by Tune Time. By the way, so that's one of my favorite things to do. Also, we have Lady T's favorite movie clip coming up.
Oh boy.
And we're opening up the phone lines for you to call in and send a message. We're gonna take a little bit of time at the end of the show. Hopefully, if everything goes according to plan, we want to open up the phone lines to give you time to send a message to somebody that you love. But right now, trending now is the story about Sandra Bland.
It's blowing up.
It is.
It's
It really is.
blowing up. They're showing clips on it. CNN, Facebook is lit up with it. If I'm not mistaken, her funeral was this weekend.
Yes.
Beautiful program, outline of her life.
Wow.
Spent sad situation.
It is. And for those of you that don't know, this is a Texas young woman that was pulled over for not signaling.
Right.
Failure to signal. And she was handcuffed. She was put on the ground. She was handcuffed, kind of handled a little rough. And this was on July 10th, and then July 13th, she was arrested. She was taken to jail. July 13th, she was found dead in her jail cell. She was hanging. So police are saying she hung herself.
Right.
And you know, this is my opinion. This is my opinion, and if I'm wrong, I will come back and I will correct it. I do believe she did hang herself.
You did?
I do believe she did. I believe she did.
I would love to have some call-ins on
Right.
this situation. I, however, feel the opposite.
Okay.
It's questionable, and the reason being because when you check in someone and they're arrested, they still have their clothing on. She had a jumpsuit already. So how did she get from, you know what I'm saying, being brought in regular clothing to a jumpsuit and then mug shots be taken?
Right. And
So it's a lot of things, and your trash can, everything supposedly is the way it was left in her cell. And the trash can just seems a little too flimsy. You know, it's not as sturdy, but I know everybody has gotten personal views, personal opinions on it. My thing, Lady T, I feel like we need to do is do a show on what we need to do when you're stopped.
That's a good idea.
Because it's getting to the point lately you don't know,
Right.
you know, if you pull over and you take your hands off the wheel, what's going to escalate from there.
Right.
You never know.
Right, and that's why I say, you know, that's my opinion. It's still some kind of gray areas.
Yeah.
I'm like, I could be pulled the other way to say, wow, you know, I see that, but I think she did commit suicide. And the autopsy they have done, that did say that she committed suicide. That was the results of the autopsy, but I think the family asked for a private autopsy to be done. So
as well as they should.
Right, exactly. You know, they're well within their rights to request that, but I really do think that she did hang herself. So call in 252-407-1111 if you have any comments on this. Just wanted to bring that up and touch on that with Sandra Bland. She's an activist. You know, she spoke out against police brutality.
Yes, she did.
And
as a matter of fact, I didn't, and that's what I want to let everyone know that's watching. If social media is used like it is supposed to,
right.
I didn't know who this young lady was until social media, until Facebook, and there was different things that were shown of her speaking out against police brutality, and some things that had happened already in Maryland and different places. I didn't know who she was until Facebook came out with it. So Facebook really, you know, we need to use that on the positive side.
Exactly.
To kind of speak out against things, to rally and just really, you know, push forward with some things. And, you know, as to what's going on nowadays in the world. And not to be used to, you know, what it's used for now.
Yeah, it certainly is sad, and that I saw some pictures of the funeral. Her sister was standing there. It was sad. And you know, sister, you think about, even though it was somebody else in Texas, it could have very well been right here.
It could have been here.
It could have been here. It could have been me. It could have been you. It happens. These are ordinary people, ordinary, everyday people, just like us. So you have to feel it. You have to feel what's going on.
And
so
it affects us, no matter where it is.
Exactly.
Just because it's not knocking on your door just yet, you know, doesn't mean you're exempt.
Right.
None of us were exempt.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure nobody gets behind the wheel to start their day and say, I'm going to be pulled.
Exactly.
Or I'm going to be, you know, arrested. Right. Nobody plans their day like that.
Right. Wow, but it's truly a sad
justice
story.
come from it. I really do.
I believe it will. So let's continue to pray for the Bland family and pray that, you know, what was done will come to the light.
Yeah.
And we will know exactly what happened. That's what our prayers are tonight for her and her family. I want to say to Miss Ruth Archer, this is somebody that one of our sponsors, Kingdom Empowerment Ministries, Apostle Dickens, wanted us to speak to you tonight, Ruth Archer. I appreciate you listening to the radio broadcast that comes on WCPS. And she was listening, and she met with Apostle today. So thank you, Miss Ruth Archer.
Thank you.
And we'd love to talk to you tonight if you want to call in live just to say hey.
Yes.
There's the number there, 252-407-1111. We'd love to talk to you tonight. But you are a blessing to us, and we're going to be praying for you as well, that God's blessings will be upon your life. So we have quite a bit that we want to cover tonight. Mm-hmm. We have a business spotlight.
All right.
That we want to cover.
I love those.
Yes, because for Mother's Day, I'm still in awe at so many people that we had We had so many vendors that donated, and it was just awesome.
Have we given those out, all of them?
We did, except there are a couple of prizes that we still need to give out. I think the people have not claimed them yet, so we still need to get those out. But we're still thankful for you all. But one of those vendors is who I'm spotlighting tonight.
Okay.
So we're going to talk about her business in just a few moments. But what I want to show first is my favorite movie, one of my favorite movie clips. You know, sister, they don't make movies like they used to.
You can find them. If nobody can find them, Lady T can find them.
Woo.
The movies, even the songs.
Yes.
That will have everybody puzzled like, okay, what is
that?
Yes.
So they don't. I'm a movie critic. They don't make movies like they used to. So this one is a genuine. I mean, this is a great movie. But Slumdog Millionaire. Have you seen Slumdog Millionaire?
No, I haven't. No.
Give me another co-host,
if I'm not mistaken, now I do know a little bit about it because it won a lot of Oscars one year.
Okay.
It was another movie that came out around the same time, and I was like, what the heck is a slum dog?
She likes movies too. Our dad raised us up going to Beasley's video, renting movies. Every day we'd be at the video store renting movies. So
I remember
Slumdog Millionaire is a film about a young man from the slums of Mumbai. And he wins.
Is this a legit place?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
Mumbai. Somebody's gonna name their child it. I hope they don't. He wins millions on the Indian version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Okay.
And the show officials think that he cheated. So they think he cheated, but he didn't cheat. It was because of situations he had gone through in his lifetime, and he was exposed to so many different things and people and environments. He just knew the answers.
Okay.
So in this particular clip, the question is, who is the star of some famous movie? So he thinks back to a particular time there in the slums when he was a kid, and it shows you how he remembers who the star of this movie is. The clip is really something else, but you guys got to take a look. Let's take a look at that now.
So the first question for 1,000 rupees, here we go. Who was the star in the 1973 hit film Zanjeer?
ये ले पैसा ले पैसा
जमाल जल्दी से बाहर निकल प्रकाश को जाना है अभी पूरी खत्म नहीं हुई
ए टाइम पास बंद कर यार बहुत अर्जेंट है यार
शेर मार रही है इस पे कोई टाइम लिमिट थोड़ी ना होता है
लेंडी मेरी बॉर्डर पे आ गई है भाई जल्दी कर
कस्टमर बाहर खड़ा हो तो सब टाइम लिमिट होता है जमाल
पैसा दे मेरा चल पैसा दे साला लेंडी हट हट
साले तुमने तो मेरे धंधे की वाट लगा डाली
अमिताभ का हेलीकॉप्टर अमिताभ
बच्चन
सारी दुनिया जिसकी टांग उसका सर
I just do not know what to say from that.
Wasn't that the cutest thing you've ever seen?
Really? Really? Oh my
He
goodness.
did what he had to do to get to that movie star. I like when he touched everybody's clothes when he was
But you know what? There's a lesson in that. There's a
Yes,
lesson.
it is.
Do what you need to do.
Come on.
Okay,
That's
to
right.
get out of what you're in.
That's
do
right.
what you need to do. Now I'm questioning.
Wow.
I just, you
The
know,
way he jumped in he said, I gotta do it.
I just
gotta-
have a in
That's
my
the kind of
spirit. I don't have nothing else but
That's the kind of determination that you've got to have. But that was one of Lady T's favorite movie clips, and if you would like to see the entire movie, Slumdog Millionaire is the name of the movie. You should go. I think Walmart may have it. So it's a brilliant movie. It really is.
And my suggestion: don't eat it on a full stomach. You know, just
It's a brilliant movie. So we want to move on to our spotlight business. And the name of this business is Confections of a Diva. So we're going to get the pictures up on the screen, Lee, of Confections of a Diva.
Now, is this home base? This is Rocky Mount?
I believe she is in Rocky Mount.
Look at that.
That's all the
Gorgeous.
kinds of things that she makes. Awesome.
Gorgeous.
Simply awesome. And she does, Miss Kasia Hunter is her name. She makes all kinds of sweets and confections.
Go ahead
A couple of her specialties are dipped berries. Now she was giving away a half dozen dipped berries for the Mother's Day, and nobody claimed them yet. So we got to give those away. She did ask me about those.
Okay, so is this popcorn we're looking at?
I'm not sure. That might be dipped pretzels. And if Kasia, if you're listening, you can call in. Sister would like to know, is that popcorn?
Yes.
It's just all sorts of goodies. She also does cakes. She does cakes. A specialty of hers is cakes. And we do have a picture of a cake that she finished, and she posted it on Facebook. And it was a picture of, I think it was an Aggie Pride. I want to say it was a, I hate to say what kind of.
What's the name again?
It's
Kasia. Okay.
Kasia. There it is.
Wow.
Look at, the top one is the actual photo,
and the
bottom one is the cake. Isn't that awesome? That is simply awesome. Confections of a Diva.
We need to have her up here.
Exactly. We
need to put a name with the face here.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yes, exactly. So that's one of the cakes that she did. Kasia Hunter, she was connected with us through Keisha of Brow Time. But Kasia you can contact her by calling 252-326-5670.
Awesome.
And I mean, this speaks for herself.
Awesome.
We can clearly see what type of skills that Kasia has to sustain this business. You can also find her on Facebook at Confections of a Diva, and that's all one word. You can email her at kasia@confectionsofadiva.com, and she's on Instagram, and her Instagram name is @confectionsofadiva.
Wonderful.
Right. So this
I
is
like
just
that.
awesome.
I love that
That is
right there.
awesome. Kasia, you really did that. So we're gonna
gotta get her on. I love to see talent like this.
To mention her and get her number out there, and make sure we remind you to get in contact with her for your needs such as this with cakes and all. So she really did a great job with that.
Yes,
you have to have patience with that, and I don't quite have the patience. But we're gonna give away this half dozen roses, and it looks like we may not have enough time to open up the phone lines, but we will do that next time. Half dozen roses to the first person who can call and tell us the title and the artist of this song. Now listen, I haven't played the song yet. How are you calling and
You're
I
anxious.
didn't play the
I like
song?
that. I like that.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So listen to me carefully though.
Give her a second.
You get 1 second of the song. Okay, 1 second and 1 second only, Lee. 1 second, Lee. You get 1 second of the song.
Okay.
We're gonna play it, and you tell us the title and the artist, and you will be. They have their phone probably ready to dial.
Okay.
But you've got to listen to this song though, and you get 1 second. They're still calling. You're live on the Lady T Show.
Hi, this is Kasia of Confections of a Diva.
Hey, how you doing? You doing okay?
Hey, yeah, I am. She asked for someone to call in. asked me to call in about what was in the bowl.
Yes, was that, my co-host wanted to know, was that popcorn on that table?
It is popcorn, but it's not just any regular popcorn. It is a flavored popcorn that I made.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, Kasia, we're going to continue to give your number out so that they can get in contact with you. And we're going to get you on the show, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, that is such a blessing. Thank y'all so much.
All right, you're welcome.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Very talented.
Wow. So let's we're gonna get her on the show, but we wanna give away these half dozen roses. We want to see if somebody can get this. Okay, what's that? Okay, I thought I was hearing something. 1 second of this song, and here it is. We need to know the title and the artist. Be the first caller. The number's there at the bottom. 252-407-1111. 1 second. Here it is. There it is. Call me. I know you know what it is. I know you know what it is.
I tell you.
Did you catch it?
That is a pity and a shame.
Did you catch it? We're going to give it to you one more time. But I want to say, our studio engineer came out. He gave us a helpful tip. He said that when you get pulled over, it's a good idea to turn your camera on your phone, and you can tell the officer you do have a right to have that on. So that was Lee, our studio engineer. You're live on the Lady T Show.
That was Alicia Keys.
What's the name of the song?
Close.
Say again?
I just want to hold you close.
Okay, you're close. That was no one. Is this Kasia?
It is.
Kasia, you won, dog. Kasia, we're going to get in contact with you after the show, and we're going to get those half dozen roses to you, sweetheart.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. She is right. There's Alicia Keys, and the title is No One, but it starts out, I just want to hold you close. So that was awesome. Did you pick up on that? You did. See, she knew it. She knew it. So we are out of time, you guys. I'm so sorry. We're out of time, and we're going to keep answering the phones after the show. But we want to thank our sponsors, Kingdom Empowerment Ministries and Apostle Emma Dickens, Aunt Brenda, Uncle Norm. We also want to thank Miss Deborah Cofield, Dazzler Cofield, who is watching. You can find Dazzler on Facebook. She is doing hairstyles for little to nothing, and these are wonderful hairstyles. So find her on Facebook. You can contact her through my Facebook page as well. I also want to thank Miss Kasia Hunter for showcasing her talent, Dr. Samuel Akpuno for his support, and again, Miss Ruth Archer, thank you so much for watching us tonight. You have any last words that you want to say?
No, just anxious to come back again.
Okay.
And do this again, and hopefully you won't have any surprise movies.
I know. Okay, you're live on the Lady T Show. You got about 2 seconds to talk to us. She hung up. That was Brenda. It said Brenda King, so I'm thinking that was Rhonda's mom.
Oh, okay.
So yes, that's our cue that it's over.
Yeah.
Lee is letting us know we gotta head on out of here. So thank you, you guys. We'll see you back on 4th Sunday in August, and we might be back 2nd Sunday with Sister. If not, it will be the rerun show of Less Long that we aired on the Lady T Show. We taped it, I should say, last time. So good night. Be blessed. Enjoy your week.
Love you.
Lady T fans, yeah. Now let me hear.
We ready? We're ready for the holidays. You come here and create your own trend. We got the prizes. We got the greatest prizes ever. Come down, check the latest suits. This year, we have the Italian collection, Zerani's and Manzini's, exclusive at PJ's. And don't forget, Stephen Land, only at PJ's. We open every day, Monday through Sunday. You come down here and we go take care of you. Like I said, I don't follow the trend. I create the trend. I'm PJ the trendsetter. Thank you.
23,000 students are taught by 1,500 teachers in all of the public and private schools in Edgecombe and Nash. We don't kid around when it comes to education.
How many I'm so happy. There's nothing like the sound of Carolina hoofbeats.
According to the Chinese calendar, this year, 2014, is the year of the horse. So the North Carolina Horse Council decided to partner with the North Carolina State Fair to bring fairgoers a unique experience and give them a taste of what it's like to live in the world where horses exist. At this year's event, we have 5-minute riding lessons. We have all kinds of entertainment acts. We have an alley of breeds so that folks that don't know a lot about horses can learn more. 15 breeds are on site. We have drill team competition. We have vaulting and entertainment from A to Z. So join us in just a minute and we'll take you on a tour starting with the Parade of Breeds.
To have my Australian stock horses here representing our breed and our country is a real dream come true. I remember for many years just wanting to take my horses to the world. I wanted people to